A great question I often hear is, are older cars safer than newer cars? Or the other way around, are newer cars safer than older cars? Well, this is actually really two questions. The first is, are cars that were recently produced safer than older cars were when they came off the lot? That is, are newer cars inherently safer than older cars were when they were produced? And the answer to this one is, on average, definitely yes. Newer cars have a lot more safety features than older cars do. Although that's not always the case. Some cars that are 10 years old are much safer than cars that were produced last year. You really should look at ratings to figure out which is actually the safer car. The second question is, do cars become less safe as they age? Maybe wear and tear, maybe the metals degrade over time, maybe more things break and they're not fixed, and so that could make it more likely that a car would be involved in a fatal accident or kill its driver. And this question is a little harder to answer. If you look at the data, you can actually see that as a car ages, the fatality rate goes up quite a bit, actually. But if you look at citations data, that's traffic citations data, you'll also find that traffic or speeding tickets actually go up over time as well. And this suggests that cars that are older, as they age, they are passed down to drivers who drive with less safe driving habits. Okay, and so that suggests that maybe this higher fatality rate as a car gets older is not due to things like wear and tear, but rather who is driving them. Okay, now this is not something you should be concerned about, because what you want to know is, however safe you drive, how safe is the car going to make you? You don't care about how safe a car tends to be driven, but how well that car actually protects you. And so, my best guess, there's not a great way to figure this out exactly, but my best guess is that cars don't really become less safe as they age, or inherently safer in terms of how much they're able to protect you. So you should look at the rankings, which show you how safe a car was when it came off the lot, and not worry about whether it has become less safe as it has aged. So that's my best advice. If you have any other questions, leave a comment on our page and please subscribe.